Hello, I am happy to be here with Aubrey Marini. She has completed her supervision and she's agreed to tell you her story to encourage you to get your supervision and find out everything that's available to you. Good morning, Aubrey.
Good morning, Kate. Thanks for having me.
Oh, thanks for coming on. So why don't you let folks know just kind of what type of social work you're doing now?
Sure. So I do advanced care planning for older adults and those with chronic advanced health conditions. So basically, if you don't know about advanced planning, that just means I help them with creating a plan for their medical wishes um, if they have health changes or emergencies.
So, how long have you been in social work?
I graduated with my master's about 6 years ago. So I was working a little bit in like a social work type role before that, but um, years post master.
Well, what made you decide to come into supervision?
Um, it's a little bit of a long story, but I'll try to keep it short. I had actually, right after I graduated, was doing supervision for a while. I was about halfway through my hours. And I just got to a point working in maybe mental health where I was feeling really burnt out. And I was like, I don't know if I even want to do social work anymore. And so I had stopped um, supervision. Um, I changed jobs at the time, which did help. So I was working remotely. It was a little bit more work-life balance, but um, I still wasn't sure what I wanted to do or how the career fit into my life and what I wanted out of it. So I decided to go back though to I knew when you have your independent license, it opens up more career growth and opportunities. So I decided to start back again, and I found Keith. Thankful.
So, what do you think that you gain from supervision with your group?
Um, so much. uh, I mean, it's always important to have support from people in the field. I'd have actually moved from California before starting supervision again, so I didn't have any kind of network here. And working remotely, has its challenges with that too. So having that support and learning about like the different programs and agents in Ohio too, and different resources here was very helpful.
So, congratulations, you did pass your test.
I did.
Yes, you're
Yeah.
ready to go on. Do you feel like having the breadth of experiences with different social workers in the group kind of helped you have your confidence when you took the test?
Um, Absolutely. Especially because right now I'm working with older adults and I have worked with other populations, but it's been a little bit. So like talking about um, different cases and different types of roles that my peers were working in, it helped, I think, prepare me and remind me of like some of those other issues that I don't experience all the time because I'm not working in with populations. Um, so yeah, definitely, I think that helped a lot having that diverse kind of group together.
Great. Lastly, did you find the experience convenient, comfortable? It's an online experience.
Yeah, that was the best part for me. It's super convenient, and I didn't have to drive anywhere after work. Um, it was kind of like a come as you are environment.
Yeah.
Sometimes people would bring like snacks or their dinner. So,
Or babies or
or
dogs.
babies, yeah, dogs would make my dog often made appearances. So,
So, lastly, what would you say to people who are watching this who are thinking, I want to do supervision? Is it too much? Too much time? Too much? What should I do? What advice would you give them?
Well, it is an investment. And you have, I don't know, for me, it's worth money because I wanted someone who, had experience and different types of roles. And, you've been working in the field for a while, which was important to me. I wanted to feel like I could walk away learning things that I didn't know, after being in the field for a few years. Um, so it's an investment in yourself and your career, and um, absolutely worth it. Every dollar that I put towards it.
Do you, did you get a sense that as you invested in yourself, that your confidence grew?
Yes. And not just my confidence, but my ability to be more open-minded to the possibilities of what I could make out of my career instead of just like the traditional social work role or working for an agency. Like I said, I was feeling kind of stuck and not even sure what I wanted or if I could make a sustainable career without feeling totally depleted at the end of the day. So the confidence in myself, but also in the ability that there's so many, like, you have such a way of helping people think outside the box of what they can do and how to create, the career that they love. So that was a big takeaway from.
One of the things that I learned too, continuing to go through supervision, is kind of the understanding that none of us have been intentionally creating our career. We just kind of go through it and then we're like, oh my God, this is such burnout, as opposed to being with a bunch of like-minded social workers that are like, no, I'm going to move forward. I'm going to figure this out. I have support and I'm going to design my career. And it can look
Mhm.
different at different stages of our lives, especially as women, you know, we change so much through the course of our life. So I'm glad to hear that. You do know that you always have a connection to the group through the private Facebook group, and you can always contact me. I love continuing when people ask me to mentor them. So
Mhm.
I
Thank
appreciate your
you.
time coming on here.
Oh, absolutely. And I appreciate you and all I've learned. And I'm so grateful
You're
for the
sweet.
groups and
Thank you for encouraging social workers who are thinking about coming into supervision. I so appreciate you, Aubrey.
absolutely.
Have
Thank
a great
you.
holiday.
Thank you.